Minecart. Welcome back to our review, and today I'm reviewing episode 7 of Kamen Rider Zeztz. That's right, I'm getting even closer to being fully caught up with the series until a new episode comes out, so that's good. Yeah, anyways, the pros, the cons, the mids. First off are the fight scenes. Once again, the fight scenes are pretty good, especially when we get the fight scene with Kamen that's using his new capsule that was actually introduced in the previous episode, but because he didn't use it in that episode and used it in this episode, I'm really only bringing it up in this review, which I will get to it. But yeah, the fight scenes, once again, pretty good. Kamen Rider, and oddly, like most tokusatsus, have a history of having good fight scenes in them, so there's that. Next up, I just want to mention the machinery capsule again, because first of all, I forgot to mention the little, 2D animation, the 2D pixel art animation that's inside the capsule, which is, colors that's, with the, Mega Man-styled hand cannon hand thing he gets with the form. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, quite like it. But another thing that it does is that when he puts his sword in gun mode, which yes, his sword can in fact become a gun. Like when he puts the machinery capsule inside of the gun mode for his weapon, it makes the gun into a bigger gun, which I just like because you know what's better than a regular gun? That's right, an even bigger gun. But yeah. Anyways, next up is the the projection capsule. Like I mentioned earlier, this was actually introduced in episode 6, but because he didn't use it in episode 6, I didn't bother to bring it up in episode 6, and I'm going to be bringing it up in episode 7. So, yeah, now before I talk about it, I have one problem with it. It looks almost similar to the HUD. Yeah, it looks very similar to the stream capsule, except it's slightly lighter in color. So the stream capsule is more of like a darker royal blue, while the projection capsule is just a basic blue. But besides that, yeah, I really like this one. The little pixel animation we get is cover that's committing mitosis, which you would be quite surprised what this capsule's ability is, but he can duplicate himself and can essentially teleport. I really like this one, especially the little side cape he gets on his left arm. Looks really freaking cool. I really like it. It looks nice. Yeah. And finally, there is the story of this episode. Now, usually for the episodes, I don't go into the story, but this one mostly revolves around the celebrity Nim, who we've seen in the episodes, mostly in the dreams, and it's revealed that, well, yes, she didn't die, she was in a coma in an critical condition, but then one day she just vanished, and near the end of the episode, we discovered our main villain has her in his lair in a bed, so yeah, but honestly, this episode has some wholesome moments in it. I quite liked it. Actually, not quite like it. I actually love this episode, mostly for that, because actually, this was, this doesn't happen that much, but this was one of the episodes that caused me to let out a tear, which doesn't really happen that much, but yeah, honestly, this was a really good episode. I actually really liked it. And as usual for the cons, once again, I don't have any cons because I didn't hate this episode. I actually loved it. And then finally, the music. The music for the fight scenes and some of the wholesome moments, honestly, really good. I like it. But yeah. So yeah, I give Kamen Rider Zeztz episode 7, 7 out of 7 stars. How fitting, I know. And you know what that means, obviously, Emerald Seal of Approval. So yeah, I'll be getting to episode 8 tomorrow, so yeah. So, anyways, that was it for this video. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye!